Electromeric effect. Electromeric effect is observed in homo and the heteroatoms containing the active site associated organic molecules. In case of organic molecules, the homo multiple bonds, especially carbon is the prominent element. Carbon is the most observed element in case of organic molecules, that is carbon carbon multiple bonds like carbon carbon double bond, carbon carbon triple bond containing systems, or a system having of many number of double bonds, many number of triple bonds, and nitrogen nitrogen double bond containing systems, and remaining all are connected with the other valencies. Similarly, heteroatoms multiple bonds combination like carbon and the nitrogen, it can be carbon and nitrogen triple bond, that is cyanide group, imine groups, and carbon and the oxygen multiple bonds like C double bond O aldehyde functional group, keto functional group, or some other atoms which are non-common in case of organic chemistry. Such kind of organic molecules having either homo multiple bonds or hetero multiple bonds, when present in the presence of a reagent, yes, reagent is a species, either it may have the positively charged part or it may have negatively charged part as an active part, or it can be having either electrophilic portion or the nucleophilic portion. Yes, when reagent comes nearer to this of either homo or the heteroatoms associated multiple bonds containing organic compounds. Yes, in case of homo multiple bond containing systems, the charge dispersion is 0. Yes, there is no more dispersion of the charge. The electronegativities of both ends of the active part of the starting material reagent are same. Electronegativity difference is 0. Hence, there won't be any kind of charge dispersion. Here also there won't be any kind of charge dispersion. Whereas in case of heteroatoms, what happens is a little charge dispersion is present, that we will represent with the dou positive for the less electronegative atom and the dou negative for the more electronegative atom. Like in case of carbon and the nitrogen, nitrogen is having partial negative charge, carbon is having partial positive charge. In cyanide, nitrogen is having partial negative charge and the less electronegative carbon is having partial positive charge. Thus, in carbonyl compounds like aldehydes and the keto compounds, due to higher electronegativity of the oxygen connected with the carbon via multiple bond, here it is having partial negative charge and here it is having partial positive charge. Thus, either they may have zero dispersion or they may have little dispersion of the charges on the terminals of the multiple bonds. But when reagent comes nearer to these particular molecules, yes, either it may be any of the case. If reagent comes, then what happens is whatever the observations are made over there, no dispersion is converted as a permanent dispersion in the presence of reagent. Whereas partial dispersion is converted as a complete dispersion of the charges on behalf of their electronegativities. This is having 1 unit of positive charge, this is having 1 unit of negative charge. Like that, it facilitates this effect. Electromeric effect facilitates the active part of the reagent, that is electrophilic portion, otherwise the nucleophile part, over the starting material. Thus, in the presence of reagent, either the zero charge dispersions or the partial charge dispersions are converted as permanent charge dispersions, and it is a possible situation, it is an observed situation that in presence of these reagents, the reagent active parts like electrophile or nucleophile is ready to attack over the starting material's active site. That an effect which is present in presence of reagent is said to be electromeric effect, and this effect is absent if reagent is removed. If I remove the reagent, then what happens? It is converted to neutral species in case of homo multiple bonds containing systems. Similarly, partial dispersion of charge is present in case of the negative, that is heteroatoms containing systems. Thus, an effect which is present in the presence of reagent over the homo multiple bonds, otherwise the hetero multiple bonds containing reagents, in such a way that the complete charge dispersion occurs and it facilitates the active part of the reagent to attack over the starting material, which is absent when reagent is removed, is known as electromeric effect. Yes, we can define the electromeric effect as the temporary displacement of pi bond electron density pi electron cloud in compounds containing multiple bonds, multiple covalent bonds towards one of its end of the multiple bond, one of its multiplicity, to facile the attack of reagent is known as electromeric effect. And this effect is observed in presence of just reagent. If reagent is removed, as a result, this particular extra produced dispersion of the charges vanishes. Thus it is possible in presence of the reagent, and when reagent is removed it becomes normal, that it is absent when reagent is removed is known as electromeric effect. The technical representation of electromeric effect, whereas systems are here with the multiple bonds, a HOMO system with the multiple bonds, I am writing a simplest system, that is with the double bond system. X and X are connected with the double bond, and this double bond system is not having any kind of charges dispersion. Suppose in presence of reagent, what happens is one of them is getting 1 unit positive charge with the loss of one pi bond, that is pi bond system is shifted towards one of the atoms. Suppose if it is shifted in favor of this X, it is represented like this off arrow, whereas this pi bond, which is a 2 electrons, the pi pair is shifted towards one of the atom. As a result, the other atom is getting lack, that is deficiency of the electrons represented by X plus, and this is X minus. Suppose if it is often reverse, then this is getting 1 unit negative charge and this is getting 1 unit positive charge in presence of reagent. Similarly, if it is heteroatom connected with the multiple bonds, X and Y is having double bond system, whereas in presence of reagent, let us feel that X is having more electronegativity. It is having suppose partial positive charge, it is having partial negative charge. Whereas in presence of reagent, what happens is this pi bond electron density is shifted towards the Y. As a result, Y is getting 1 unit negative charge and X is getting 1 unit positive charge. Suppose if it is reverse, then X is getting 1 unit negative charge, Y is getting 1 unit positive charge. That is possible in the presence of reagent. If reagent is removed, suppose if reagent is removed, reagent is absent, this is reagent is present. If reagent is absent, then what happens? Once again, the complete dispersion becomes vanished, and once again it is converted to partial dispersion in case of heteromultiple bonds. Whereas here also, if this reagent is absent, whatever the complete dispersion is there, this complete dispersion is vanished and it is converted to not having any kind of charge containing system. That is the complete temporary displacement of the pi electron cloud towards one of the terminal atom of the starting material in presence of reagent, and it vanishes when reagent is removed is known as electromeric effect. Thus this effect facilitates the attack of the active part of reagent over the starting material is known as electromeric effect. Yes, classification. This electromeric effect is divided into two categories. One is positive electromeric effect and second one is negative electromeric effect. Positive electromeric effect and negative electromeric effects are decided on the basis of the attacking part of reagent. Suppose if electrophile is first adds over the starting material, as a result if positive charged species is generated, such an electromeric effect which facilitates the electrophilic portion of the reagent over the starting material is known as positive electromeric effect. Similarly, due to this electromeric effect, if the negative part of the reagent, nothing but nucleophile of the reagent, if initiates the attack, as a result negatively charged species is generated, then on behalf of the charge of the species generated, these are known as positive electromeric effects as well as negative electromeric effects. Let us go for the example for the positive electromeric effect. Here the conclusion is, as a result of this electromeric effect, some part of reagent is actively connected over the starting material. As a result, it has to generate the positive charged species. Here reagent portion is connected over the starting material. As a result of attack of the active part of the reagent over the starting material, it has to generate the negatively charged species. Thus, on behalf of the charge generated after addition of some part of the reagent, that is active part of the reagent over the neutral starting material, this is known as positive electromeric effect as well as the negative electromeric effect. The examples for the positive electromeric effect are alkene in addition with the hydrogen halides is an example for the positive electromeric effect. Similarly, aldehydes on reaction with the hydrogen cyanide is an example of the negative electromeric effect. Now we will go for the detailed discussion related to positive electromeric effect, the possible ways and why it is positive, how it changes. Similarly, the negative electromeric effect and its corresponding possible cases in detailed way. The classification of electromeric effect is based on the charge associated with the species, which is generated on addition of active part of reagent over the starting material, neutral starting material, otherwise partial charge dispersion containing starting material. Positive electromeric effect, which is indicated by plus C effect. Here alkene on addition with the hydrogen halide is an example for the positive electromeric effect, whereas I am taking here propene system, propene on reaction with HCl. Whereas in case of propene, the double bond is present between the two carbon atoms, that is homo atoms, hence the charge dispersion is 0, that is a symmetrical double bond. Hydrogen halide is a reagent in which hydrogen is maintaining unit positive charge, halogen is maintaining unit negative charge because it is a strong acid. In presence of this reagent, then what happens is charge dispersion occurs. Before, there is no charge dispersion. When hydrogen halide is there, there is no charge dispersion. But when alkene is there is no charge dispersion. When hydrogen halide comes nearer to this one, it may be shifted in such a way that there are two possibilities. Suppose case number 1, here I am writing this, the pi electron density shifted towards the end carbon atom. It is having unit negative charge, it is having unit positive charge. Else the case number 2, if this pi electron density shifted towards the middle carbon atom, it is having 1 unit negative charge, it is having 1 unit positive charge. This particular way of dispersion are the two possibilities, and that is possible when reagent is present nearer to the alkene. If reagent is removed, once again it is converted as neutral dispersion, otherwise zero dispersion containing carbon systems. This an effect is said to be what? Electromeric effect. Now I am saying this effect is positive electromeric effect. Why it is positive electromeric effect is after either generation of this one or this one, it is getting affected by the electrophile H plus present in the starting material, but not with the Cl minus, because it is acting as huge source of electron density. Thus case number 1, here what happens is, if it is the situation, then here what happens is to this carbon H plus is connected, it is converted as secondary carbocation. This is possible. Else if it is possible like this, it is converted as CH3, whereas here hydrogen is connected, it is converted as CH2 plus. This is primary carbocation, this is secondary carbocation. Whereas this primary carbocation is unstable and it is undergoing rearrangement by shifting hydrogen from the adjacent carbon atom in the form of hydride ion to the terminal primary carbon atom, and it is converted as CH3 CH plus followed by what here? CH3 formation takes place. In this way, how many ways the charge dispersion is possible, how electrophile is going to be attacked over the system, and suppose what is the major and what is the minor. If it is minor, then how it is transformed to the stablest major intermediate. These of all things are known with the help of the types of electromeric effects and the corresponding application present in the organic molecules. See here, dispersion of charges examples for the electromeric effect. Whereas after addition of active part of the reagent, it is converted as positively charged species, hence it is said to be what? Plus electromeric effect. Whereas all possibilities, if I write, this is most stable intermediate, but whereas this is primary, having chance to undergo to form stablest intermediate by participating in rearrangement. That rearrangement is possible over here. Once again, this and this generated are same. Thus, it helps the way how mechanism is going to be proceeding and why mechanism is going to be proceeding, And why it is just to be maintained as positive electromeric effect, why can't it comes under negative electromeric effect? Such a detailed version on behalf of stabilities, on behalf of abilities, on behalf of reactivities, on behalf of possibilities, on behalf of probabilities are known with the electromeric effect and the classification detailed version. Yes, negative electromeric effect. The best example to explain the negative electromeric effect is carbonyl compound and reaction with the hydrogen cyanide. And the common carbonyl compound, here I am taking it as aldehyde, and generalization R C double bond OH. In that dissimilar atoms are there, heteroatoms are there connected by the multiple bonds. Carbon is relatively less electronegative compared to oxygen. Carbon is having unit partial positive charge as well as oxygen is having partial negative charge. This is the situation when reagent doesn't comes towards the carbonyl compound, but when reagent comes having of positive charges and the negative charges like hydrogen cyanide, which is present some part of this one in the form of H plus ion followed by the Cl minus ion, an equilibrium situation. Thus this particular partial charges will becomes permanent charges in presence of reagent, and it is indicated by an arrow. Thus carbon is having permanently 1 unit of positive charge and oxygen is having permanently 1 unit of negative charge. Now after the dispersion of the charges here, nucleophile attacks over the carbon because carbon with the negative charge is very unstable. Carbon doesn't hold the extra electron density. It is most active part compared to the H plus present in the reaction mixture. And moreover here, if it is connected with the carbon, instability decreases a lot because oxygen holding of negative charge is stable enough. Thus here what it will do is this carbon attacks over the electron deficiency part of the completely shifted electron density associated carbonyl portion. As a result, what we will be getting is this is RH followed by this is O minus. Here Cn is connected, and now here in the next part it is connected with the H plus, and this is converted as RCOH followed by this is H and the Cn system. Thus this particular step is rate determining step, slow step, which will decides the kinetics, that is speed of the chemical transformation. Overall speed of chemical transformation is decided by this as a result of attack of active part of the reagent, that is nothing but what here Cn minus nucleophile. The species generated is having negative charge, hence this effect is said to be what? Negative electromeric effect. Thus why cyanide should attack, why not H plus should attack, that will be clear, and how charge dispersion occurs, possibilities are known. Moreover, why it is rate determining step, this situation is also clear. Thus electromeric effect gives the complete idea related to the mechanism, why it has to proceed in that manner, why only those steps are to be adopted, why it is having the rate determining step as one particular transformation but not the other. These are all detailed version related to mechanism are going to be known from the electromeric effects. Thus here in this case, yes, the partial dispersion is converted to permanent dispersion, and due to the attack of reagent it is converted as negatively charged species, hence it is said to be what? Negative electromeric effect system. And this step of conversion is slow step, hence it is said to be rate determining step. As a conclusory part related to the electromeric effect, we can say that electromeric effect is a temporary effect which is possible in presence of some reagent and absent in presence of the reagents, and in which complete shifting of pi electron cloud is possible, which is a strong effect compared to the remaining effects like inductive effect and the other effects present, and it generates unit charges over the terminals of the multiple bond system, and it helps a lot in predicting the mechanism of the transformation of the chemical reactions involved for the organic molecules.